Hello, this is Sharon from the Don Edwards San Francisco Bay National Wildlife Refuge Environmental Education Center in Alviso. This presentation will provide an overview of the key components of the field trip activity you were assigned to lead for the Wetland Round of Field Trip program. On the day of your field trip, we will provide you with a laminated copy of the script and all of the equipment and materials you need to lead that activity. Let's get started with our activity review. This is the only activity you will be leading on the day of your field trip. You'll be leading this activity 4 to 5 times. This presentation will guide you through the following components of your activity: an overview of how to use a script, overview, equipment, location, setup, procedure, and tips and tricks. Once you have reviewed this presentation in its entirety, you can click on the hyperlinks to get back to a page you might want to review it in further detail. Let's review the components of the script. On the first page, you will find the name and overview of the activity, key objectives, a timeline, how this activity relates to the refuge's resources, and a list of materials provided by the refuge. On the second page, you will find background information. This information is a reference for you. On the day of your field trip, you do not read the information to the students, however, for you to use as needed. The activity script starts on the third page. The activity script is written do, read, ask teaching format and is set up to be followed exactly. On the day of your field trip, you may find that you may want to use the script the entire day. That is great too. It is up to you and your comfort level. The script is a guide, and refuge staff and interns will be available for additional assistance as needed. In this activity, leaders will guide students on a hike through the 5 habitats. The students will learn the plants and animals that exist within the 5 habitats and why these habitats are crucial to the Bay Area. In the provided backpack, you will find 1 bird identification chart, 1 plant identification book, 1 poster of the tidal slough habitat, 1 plant display, 4 read aloud cards, a photo of the salt marsh harvest mouse, and 12 pairs of binoculars. The activity will begin on the back deck. As the hike begins, walk down the steps and turn right following the signs with numbers. On the display at the back deck, you will find the plants tule, coyote brush, pickleweed, California sage, toyon, and apple heath. The numbers will be located by each plant on the walk. First, begin the activity with an introduction on the back deck. Discuss the definition of a habitat and name the habitat to be seen on the walk. Identify plants in the display that will be observed on the walk. Distribute read aloud cards to teams of 3 students. Then, hike the trail from the building, following the numbers, to the salt pond. At every stop, read the read aloud cards to discuss the characteristics of the habitat and identify plants and animals dependent on that habitat. Finally, if there is time, continue your hike along the levee until you reach the intersection at the salt pond. Discuss the importance of preserving habitats for wildlife and people. Have the students sit on the benches on the back deck or stand in a semicircle. Ask another parent to help you keep time. Make sure not to spend too much time on the back deck. It's important to get on the trail. Make sure students put the binocular or straps around their neck. If binoculars are going to be too distracting for your group, you can pass them out at stop number 5. Thank you for reviewing your activity prior to your field trip. Don't forget to review your activity script. Please reach out if you have questions. We look forward to seeing you, and we hope you enjoy your time on the refuge.